Well, there we go. That was Led Zeppelin and Stairway to Heaven. Now, on the line, I believe we have a regular caller to the show. It's John. John from Basingstoke. Are you there, John?
Hello, Mark. Yes, John Ashe. John Ashe with an E from Basingstoke, though not in Basingstoke. Very pleased to speak to you again, Mark.
No problem at all. John, where are you at the moment?
Well, I'm not on Mull, the island of Mull. That's where I'm not.
You're not on, because I remember last time we talked to you, you were on Mull, is that right?
That's right. The last time I spoke to you, which was a week ago, wasn't it, roughly?
Yeah.
Thereabouts.
Yeah.
Completely accurately. Yes, I was on the Isle of Mull, and I'm not there now.
Okay.
We're not there now.
Okay.
Yes.
Where are you then?
Well, we're in Scotland. We're still in Scotland, but we've crossed over the sea.
Okay.
And now we're in a place called Gairloch Head.
Sorry?
Yes, there is a place called Gairloch Head, and that's where we are.
Yes. Oh, okay, right.
It's a very big naval base here. Yes.
Okay. So, what is there to do at what's it? Gairloch Head? Gairloch
Head. Well, near there.
Yeah.
There's a National Trust establishment, and there's a place called Hill House, and that's where we've been today. And it's a big old house, about 100 years old.
Right.
A bit more than that, and it's gradually dissolving. And so what they've done is. Yep, dissolving because of the weather.
Right.
And so what they've done is they put a great big steel cage around it.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Yep,
okay.
So it's got a roof.
Right.
It's got a lot of scaffolding around it, and then it's got something that looks like chainmail all the way around.
Wow.
It really does. It looks like chain hanging down from the sky.
Right.
They claim that that's something to do with protecting the house, but I don't see why chainmail would stop the rain coming in. If the wind is driving the rain. You've got these holes, haven't you, between the little rings, and the rain would come through.
Well,
I can't think that anybody's going to want to attack the place with a sword, so I don't really understand. There was no information about it. We were just told how scientific it was.
Well, you're
I'm a scientist myself.
Exactly. I was going to say, John, you are a scientist. Regular listeners to the show will know that you are indeed a scientist.
That's right. Did I tell you I was a quantity surveyor?
Yep.
I was a young man?
Yep. Yeah, you mentioned that. Yep.
Yes, that's right. So I'm a scientist, and so there were no scientific explanations that I could find.
Oh, okay. Well, my mum is in the studio here. Perhaps you'd like to say hello to my mum. Is that all right?
Oh, yes, I'd like to speak to Mark's mum. Yes, hello, Mark's mum.
Hello, John. It's nice to hear you at last. Mark told me all about you.
Really?
Well,
I'm not sure he knows all about me, but...
He's told me something about you. He's told me that you're a regular listener.
Oh, I am absolutely a regular listener. Yes, he does a wonderful job. You should be very proud of your son. I listen. Yes, I listen to him. I listen to everything I can because things get in the way sometimes, and you can't. But every time I have the opportunity to listen to Mark, I take that opportunity, and I listen from the beginning of that opportunity to the end of that opportunity, and I enjoy it very much. And I have to say that Mark is very understanding. And always listens carefully. He's a bit of an agony uncle, I have to say. Well, he's not an uncle, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
I'm not an uncle yet. No, not as far as I know, John. But thank you very much for that. I do listen to you.
No, I mean, he's not my uncle. I mean, I think he's younger than I am. Well, I'm 63 now, and I'm sure Mark, well, he sounds like he's about 35. Is that right, Mark?
Well, I'll take it, John.
35?
Tell you what, John, I'll take it. Don't disabuse him, Mum. But,
well, I won't, because if you were 35, that would mean that I was younger than I am, so I'm very happy for you to be 35.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mum.
Oh, you mean he's older than that? I was thinking he was probably even younger than that. Well, very good. I mean, he's got a very young voice, very full of energy, etc., and very, very suited to radio, I have to say. Makes it very entertaining.
Yes, well, he does, doesn't he? And obviously he would, because he's my son, and I'm very proud of him.
You should be. Yes, you should be. He's very, very talented. I always enjoy myself when I'm listening, and when I call in, I have to say it's probably one of the highlights of all. Not the absolute highlight. I mean, well, I won't tell you what that is. But yes, one of the highlights of my week, and I enjoy it enormously.
Good.
That's fantastic, John. Lovely. So
yes.
Yeah. So it's good that you can call the show from some distance away. I suppose.
Absolutely.
And you've been listening to the show today, have you?
I have. Can I just ask you, is your mum still there?
Yes.
Yes, I'm still here.
Yeah, have you heard of Gairloch Head? I mean, if anybody would know, I thought it would be Mark's mum. Have you heard of Gairloch Head before?
I'm ashamed to say, no, I haven't, I'm afraid.
Oh. Well, you have now, because I've mentioned it to you. So if anybody else says to you, Mark's mum, have you heard of Gairloch Head? Then you'll be able to say, yes, a very well-informed man called John from Basingstoke, that is John Ashe with an E,
yes.
Told me all about it. Well, not all about it. I told you that there's a naval base here.
Yes.
And that, I'm told, is so. There's a lot of barbed wire around the place. I mean, it's very near Loch Lomond, beautiful place. Come down into this area, and there's a lot of barbed wire and high fences and nuclear submarines. So it's not necessarily the most attractive place in Scotland, but just a small part.
So I've been looking this up while you've been talking, John, and it's this thing that surrounds the house is called a Faraday Cage.
Oh.
Yes, that's right. After Michael Faraday, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. Did you know that?
Yes, the fellow's fine. Yes, that's right. Although he predated me somewhat.
Right. So does that make a difference if you're in a Faraday cage? 'Cause I don't think any sort of radio signals can come in and out.
Well, it does, because I was certainly thinking of calling into the show from there, and then I sort of scanned through my physics lessons in my mind and realised that I wouldn't be able to do that for precisely the reason that you just spotted.
Right.
So I didn't, and that's why I'm back now at the hotel.
Right.
Calling you from there.
Now this is what sort of?
Here for me.
Pardon?
Here for me. Well, it's there for you, but it's here for me.
Right. What sort of hotel is it? What sort of hotel is it, John? Because I seem to remember you staying in an unusual hotel last time we spoke.
Well, I don't really want to talk too much about that. That was for a very short period of time, and I coped with the embarrassment. But no, this one is not a nudist hotel. I'm very pleased to say, but
right.
I never had that experience before. I intend never to have that experience again.
Right.
But one has to fit in with the clientele.
So you fitted into the nudist hotel, all right?
Well, I fitted in, but I mean, I am sort of working on my, well, as the people in the southern states of America call it, Dunlap. That is, Dunlaps over your belt. I have a bit of a Dunlap.
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm working on it to try and reduce it by reducing the intake of carbohydrates. I mean, I did say that my doctor, do you remember my doctor suggested that well, it's all connected with my blood pressure problem, you know?
Wasn't
if I could reduce my Dunlap, well, actually he didn't say Dunlap because he's, well, he's not an American.
But wasn't that to do with you? Sorry, John, wasn't that to do with you going out in your pogo stick?
Well, no, it wasn't. No, I still don't think that my back problem's got anything to do with that.
Right, okay. So, John, nice for you to call. My mum is enjoying the call very much there. And it's not a regular call.
Why is that? I'm not speaking to her very much.
No, but she's listening in, so you're always entertaining, John. Do appreciate your call.
Right.
Now, is there anything?
The reason why I call is because you're entertaining. I don't intend to be entertaining myself.
Oh, okay. No. Well, you're always very informative, John, and the regular listeners.
That's better. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Regular listeners
I do hope that people learn from my wisdom when I call in.
I think they do, John. I think they do. Now, do you have a song you'd like to play for us?
Yes, I do. I'd like to have Enola Gay. Let me just say that again carefully. Enola Gay by OMD. No, that says nothing about me. I don't think it's got anything to do with that anyway. But that says nothing about me. I just make that clear.
Right.
By OMD. Now, did you know that OMD stands for Orchestral Manoeuvres in the Dark? Not many people know that. Did you know that?
John, I'll be honest with you. I did.
Well, very good. Yes.
I mean, to be honest, though, really it should be OMITD, shouldn't it? Really.
It should. I totally agree with you. I always think when words are missed out of these initialisms that it's very annoying.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you. Yes, the standards are dropping.
They are.
Split infinity.
They are indeed. All right, John. Well, we'll get that on the.
That rot set in with Star Trek in the 1960s, isn't it? It's really taken in now, like dry rot. It's not good.
No, indeed. Mum is enjoying the call. Right.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so what we'll do, John, we'll put Enola Gay on for you. No judgment on you.
Thank you.
Put Enola Gay on for you on the virtual turntable.
Indeed.
If you'd like to give a shout out to anyone, that'd be great.
Can I just make it clear that I normally say that I used to dance to such and such a song as a young man, don't I?
Yes, right? You do.
Yes, well, I didn't actually dance to this one, but I did hear it.
Okay.
For obvious reasons.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I think that, Enola Gay, of course, is called that because it's one of the planes, isn't it, that dropped a bomb over Hiroshima or Nagasaki.
So I'm told. So I'm told. And General LeMay has got a lot to answer for. But I mean, it should say General LeMay, and then I wouldn't be quite so sensitive about it.
Which one? Was that the other plane?
Curtis LeMay. Like dropping bombs on things.
Oh, okay.
Nutcase.
Nutcase, did you say?
In my opinion, yes, it was a nutcase.
Well,
not Enola Gay, but
yeah,
not the plane, but the man who was in charge.
Okay. All right, John, well, we'll get this on for you now. Thank you very much for calling in. Lovely to hear from you. Mum wants to say goodbye as well, I think.
Yes, it was lovely to talk to you for the first time, John. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Yes, a great privilege to speak to Mark's mum. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Have a good boy there.
A privilege to speak to you as well, John.
Thank you very much indeed. Just make it clear that you have a very good lad there.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, John. I appreciate that. That's lovely. Thank you, John.
Shout out to Maud, please.
Will do. We'll shout out to Maud and speak to you next week.
Okay, thank you, Mark. Good show.
Cheers.
Great to speak to you.
Thanks.
Love it.
Thanks, John.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.